Neville Goddard, a self-help teacher and author, believed that imagination is the key to manifesting one's desires. He taught that by using the power of imagination, one can create a new reality for themselves. According to Goddard, the first step in manifesting something is to get a clear and vivid picture of what it is that you want in your mind. This means you need to know exactly what you want and feel the feelings of having it as if it's already yours. Once you have a clear vision of what you want, the next step is to act as if it is already yours. This means living as if you already have what you want, feeling the emotions, and experiencing the sensations of having it. This will help to align your vibration with your manifestation and make it more likely to manifest in the physical world. Another important aspect of manifestation, according to Goddard, is to let go of attachment to the outcome. This means not focusing on how your manifestation will come to you, but instead focusing on the feeling of having it. Goddard also emphasized the importance of gratitude and being thankful for what you already have. He believed that gratitude attracts more positive energy and abundance into your life. To know when your manifestation is coming, Goddard suggests paying attention to your feelings. When you feel a sense of certainty and conviction that it is already yours, that's a sign that manifestation is coming. Trusting in the power of your imagination and staying positive are also key to knowing when your manifestation is coming. It's important to remember that manifestation takes time, and it's important to have patience and trust in the process. Keep your focus on your desired outcome and continue to act as if it is already yours, and you will start to see signs that your manifestation is coming. You've been using the law your entire life on autopilot. Whenever you previously had that inner knowing, the feeling that made you know it was going to happen, was it a thought, a scene, a conversation you were hearing in your head? Or perhaps it was all of these at one time or another, because it completely depended on your mood. I used to use a one-size-fits-all approach to every manifestation because I thought all manifestations held the same logical weight. There is no logical difference between manifesting a free cup of coffee and a higher income. So, theoretically, you should be able to use your favorite technique for all manifestations. However, let's be real. The law doesn't work with logic. It works with our subconscious mind, which is riddled with complex emotions and feelings. Our thoughts and feelings control where the goalposts are for each of our manifestations. In other words, emotions are attached to resistance, and this sounds like you have a lot of resistance you are not dealing with head-on. I dealt with my resistance by realizing I needed to be more accommodating in my approach. Now, I always observe which state I am starting from regarding a particular manifestation. I assess how much resistance I am starting out with, then I adjust the method, technique accordingly. When the desire is low risk, low resistance, I imagine a scene very easily. That's why I used to think I could just imagine a scene every time. That is until I tried doing it for desires I had more resistance for. Medium risk, medium resistance, hearing a conversation in my head, hearing people say the things I want to hear because it helps me believe getting that desire is one possible and too natural for someone like me to get. Sometimes it's an inner dialogue I am having with someone else, or it's a dialogue I am internally hearing between other people confirming I have already received my desire. I will be receiving my desire very soon. Listening to something takes less effort than watching and immersing every sense into something. I might have to listen to it more than once to catch the parts I missed, but eventually I will have heard, taken all of it in. In time, the inner knowing will come through because there's no resistance in the way blocking the entrance to my mind anymore. High risk or high resistance, corrective I am statements, inner dialogue with only myself. Some desires have a lot of doubt attached, and it's not helpful to just tell people to ignore them or pretend they're not anxious because they're so doubtful. So listen to the fears, then talk yourself out of them, because whatever you believe in as true is actually a choice you are making and committing to. There is no such thing as 100% certainty. Life works in probabilities and possibilities. Believing in the 99% possibility or probability means choosing to believe the 1% remainder is insignificant overall. This is about silencing that inner subconscious voice by making it listen to your conscious one. The more you do this, the more you will detach from resistance. I call it parenting myself because that's how it feels to me. Hearing I am not good enough, nope, I am good enough, I've always been good enough. Hearing an excuse for why I won't get what I want, absolutely not true, because I can always get what I want. In fact, I always get what I want. Sometimes I even get very stern with my inner subconscious because it's being an utter douchebag. No. I am choosing to get what I want because I deserve it, or I realize I am currently in resistance, but I am still going to get exactly what I want because I am in control of my life. Usually, there's a weird disconnected feeling that comes around at some point, like your subconscious mind asking, "Are you sure, or are you just crazy?" But you just gotta push through and command the subconscious mind to get in line with your conscious one. However, it does work, and that resistance lessens and becomes insignificant over time, making room for your inner knowing, your inner belief. However, this approach requires resilience and frequent but mindful repetition. There is a lot of self-love that comes with this. I'm not just mindlessly telling myself the opposite feeling. I'm mindfully convincing myself what the truth actually is for me. It is an engaged inner dialogue I am having with myself. That is how you avoid affirming like a parrot. So to me, it sounds like you're not dealing with your resistance, and it's your resistance that keeps pulling you out from living in the end, or perhaps even stops you from ever living in it. To begin with, I've mentioned how I've dealt with my resistance. Now you just have to find out how to deal with yours. Learn how to soothe your doubt or resistance rather than ignore it.